I recently saw a wonderful post on a Facebook group called Sipper. Shout out to the sippers out there, you know who you are. Where someone shared a beautiful plant that was considered fairly basic. And this spurred a conversation about what plants people feel are so underrated. Hi, I'm Nicole from Woodall Grove, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you the 4 plants that I feel are super underrated in any indoor plant collection. So the first plant that I feel is super underrated is actually the plant that sparked the conversation on the Facebook group, and that is the Philodendron Brazil. This thing is super duper resilient and so low fuss, so cruisy. It's got the beautiful, lovely vining things going on. Apparently it's easy to propagate. I don't know, I haven't tried it yet, but I should. And honestly, these leaves are gorgeous. They are so gorgeous and lovely, and I feel like everyone should have them in a collection. I just don't see it all that often though. I feel like it's outshone by other plants in people's collections when it's such a statement piece. It's fairly inexpensive and it's just all around great. So good looking. I love it. The next plant that I feel is super underrated, and I feel like some people are going to roll their eyes at this because duh, but pothos. Holy smokes, you guys. Like, pothos can be absolutely stunning things. And just like the Brazil I mentioned earlier, it is so cruisy and easy to grow. And in addition to being cruisy and easy to grow, there's so many different types, and they just add this really amazing jungle vibe to a house. I think sometimes where people go wrong with pothos, and this is obviously a personal opinion, but we just let one single long strand grow. Whereas I feel that pothos's real strength is when you have several little cuttings going in the one pot, and then they just grow into these big, beautiful, bushing, viney, amazing things. And then adding to the fact that they're so incredible is that because they're aroids, if you want to go one step further, you can actually stake them up or put them on a moss pole or something like that. And then their leaves just get gigantic. Like, how cool is that? Like, it's such a versatile plant, and there's so many different varieties of it. And that's not including the synapsises and whatnot that sometimes get lumped in with pothos, even though they're technically not. Because they do all right in low light as well. Like, you can probably tell with the lighting in my house at the moment, I don't get the most amazing light during the day, especially when we're not in summer. And so having this incredible plant that gives you super wicked jungly vibes with all that low fuss, low drama, is just so good. So the next plant on my list is weirdly one of my favorites, but I feel like it is super duper duper underrated, and that is the Philodendron Rojo Congo. Now, my understanding is that the Rojo is actually the basis for all of those incredible, highly sought after fanboy favorites like the Pink Princess and whatnot. And it's like the base form. And I think people don't like it because of the poo brown color that it can kind of have, but I just find every time this beautiful thing throws a new leaf, it is always this most vibrant color. And I love just watching it change as it grows. And I mean, I've got mine outside at the moment, so it catches the gorgeous morning light and it just looks so healthy, and it just gives me so much satisfaction, and I don't understand why. And I don't understand why we don't see more people with it. I just don't. Like, this, once again, it's super cruisy. Like, I've had this one, I bought it reduced to clear for $4, I think 2 years ago. And it's just kind of lived in the corner, doing its own thing, just being happy, not being a drama, and just living its best life. So the fourth plant on my list, I feel, is going to be a really controversial one, especially in houseplant circles. So please don't kill me, but I genuinely think fake plants are super underrated. So for me, I need to accept that in my house, I can't grow a lot of stuff that I would like to, but I love the look of plants. And you'll see, even if you watch any kind of renovation or decor related show, plants are such a cornerstone of good design. But unfortunately, not everyone's house is conducive to having beautiful plants. And in that case, why not get some fake plants, you guys? It gives that awesome vibe, but you know, you're not limited to where things can possibly grow. And some people are time poor, which, you know, these other plants I've just listed are really good for that if you don't have a ton of time to invest into your plants. But if you don't have the conditions that work for plants, totally big fan of going into Kmart or whatever big box store you have and getting a cute little fake plant to brighten up your space. I mean, I've got a fake plant behind me only because I have nowhere else to put it, but that's the spot where things are going to get roasted in summer. I've also got fake flowers. Dried flowers are cool too, if you can get away with them, but I don't know, they're just, I feel like we get into houseplants because we love the way they look and the vibes they give us, and it's a cool hobby, but they look good too. But it also needs to work for our situation. And for me, sometimes fake plants work. I mean, you can't grow plants in your toilet, guys, unless you have a cool window, which I don't. And obviously I don't have a lot of fake plants at all. It's just, there are some places and some situations I think it's totally okay to just slip a cheeky falsie in there. Another plant I feel like I haven't added is my snake plants. And I don't realize when I think about this video, it's actually more of a like, these plants grow in low light. Maybe I should change the name. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me. If you've enjoyed my ramblings, please like and subscribe this video. It means a lot to me. I'd love to keep making more videos, but apparently I need those dopamine hits from people actually enjoying my content. So yeah, I've been Nicole from Whittle Grove. Until next time, have fun gardening.